Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, guys. Today we're working on a 2009 Buick Enclave. It's a 2009 Buick Enclave 3.6 liter. We are doing starter replacement on this one, guys. So first things first, guys, this cap here, you twist it off and you take this cover off, guys. How y'all been? I hope y'all doing good too. So the starter, guys, it's in front of the engine behind the catalytic converter, guys. So this whole piece, guys, here, this shield, the catalytic converter from the bottom to the top, got to get removed. You got to move it in order to take the catalytic converter out, guys, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So first, there is one 10mm bolt here. You can barely see it. Let me see. You see it? Well, anyways, there's a 10mm bolt there holding that heat shield on, and that heat shield goes onto the exhaust manifold. And then there's another bolt on this side, and then there's another one over here in front of the catalytic converter. Okay, so it's just two, guys. Okay, that's even better. 2 or 3? Yeah, it's just 2. Okay, so let me get those unbolted so I can show you how it looks. So what happened with this one was he had a starter issue. It just stopped working. So these bolts, guys, are 10mm. So you're gonna get your little ratchet, your little wrench or whatever, little ratchet wrench. Boom, just like that. I love these little impacts. These little impacts, guys, they save me hella time. So they're just 10 little millimeter bolts, guys. Let me show y'all. One. That one fell, guys, so it don't matter. As long as it falls to the ground, guys, we'll find them. So, and on top of that, guys, don't forget to disconnect the O2 sensor, guys. It's right here. I already disconnected it. And so now, all you have to do is wiggle this guy out of here. And let me explain a little bit for mi raza. Son dos tornillos. Va contra el manifold de exhaust. Y con esos dos tornillos se quita la tapa. Y hay un sensor ahí que se llama el oxígeno, el O2 sensor en inglés. Y hay un plug, se desconecta y se quita de por ahí. Ok, esta es la primer step que tienes que quitar. First step, guys, 2 bolts, 1 plug, and that's good. That's it. Okay, and then here we have to hit this one up. So it's 1, 2, 3 exhaust bolts, and these here, guys, are they're gonna unbolt the catalytic converter, guys. Once you take those 3 bolts off, guys, the catalytic converter should drop, but there's 2 more bolts on the bottom, so don't give your hopes up. Don't give your hopes up yet. Okay. What size are those 15s? Ready? All right, guys. So this here somewhere. All right, anyway. noise. Alright guys, so oh, there it is, I see it. So the next three bolts you gotta take off are the exhaust manifold bolts, guys. They're right down there. There's one right there, one right there, and one over there. The gun's on one of them actually, so okay. So guys, I do recommend you hit these down with some kind of PB blaster or WD-40 or just anything that can lube up the bolts, guys, because these bolts, guys, are old and they're exhaust bolts, guys. So these bolts, they sometimes seize up. In this case, I had the half-inch. Oh yeah, and they're 15mm bolts. So I had the half-inch. So what I did was I put it down there, and I had a cheater bar, guys, and then I broke them loose. I didn't soak them down with anything, but if you're gonna do it, guys, I recommend you spray them down. Okay, guys. So let's do this step by step again. Plastic cover, heat shield, exhaust heat shield is off. It's two 10mm bolts, and then three 15mm bolts that bolt up from the exhaust manifold to the catalytic converter. So it's 1, 2, 3, and they're like at an angle. They're like a diamond shape. So you can't really see much, guys, because the wire's in the way. But that's the best. Let's see if I can get a better light. Well, anyways, guys, you can't miss it. This guy's stranded right now, so I gotta get it done. So it's kind of hot. That's probably why they came off a little easy, because with heat they come off too. So we're done here on the top, guys. We're done. We're gonna be taking off the bottom bolts now. So guys, safety first, guys. So you're gonna need a jack too, guys. So get your 3-ton jack, guys. Shove it up onto there, guys, and just jack the car up. And guys, when y'all jack up the car, don't put a jack stand under the car, guys. Do not, I don't care how much. Alright guys, so now we're under the car, and this is what I wanted to show y'all, guys. My bad. So now this bolt has to come off, and this bolt has to come off, and don't forget this bolt here, guys. Is just a little bracket. It just helps. It's just a little bracket that runs to the catalytic converter. Alright, so we're going to be taking this one off first. It's right up here. You can't miss it. It's a little bracket right there that runs up there. So let's take those off first. Hope you got a good view on that. I'm not sure, guys, but we'll find out. So here goes nothing. See how strong this gun is. Wrong way. Excuse this little bugger. This little bugger here is old as dirt. This little snap-on gun right here, man, this thing been going on for 5 years non-stop. Okay, so sometimes you just gotta help it. believe it or not, guys, still works. It's better than using your fingers. Trust me. She's old as dirt. Check her out. She's been through hell and back. Está vieja, pero todavía jala, compas. Alright, guys, so now let's take these two bolts off. Estas dos. Yeah, but we got this one here. Let's see what this one does. Ooh, damn, that's in my eyeballs. Okay, so as y'all can see, a bullshit ass Harbor Freight impact. Alright, guys, there it is. This one, and don't forget the 14mm bolt up here. These are 13s. This is a 14, guys. You don't gotta worry about unplugging this up here. This is just to move the catalytic converter out there so we can get a hold of the starter, and the starter is right back there. And like I always say, if I can do it, you can do it too. Yeah, feel me? With them Harbor Freight tools in, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, so now this starter here, guys, some of them have 2 bolts, some of them have 3 bolts. This starter's gonna have 3 bolts, and they're 15mm bolts. Okay, sometimes you probably have to just break it loose with a wrench, and then if you want, you can do it by wrench or by ratchet, hand ratchet. I use my electrical impact, so these are how long are they. Here's one more right here, guys. So there's one right here. This one came out of right here, and then there's one right there. And remember, guys, we're right behind the exhaust manifold in front of the engine. Okay, so I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see the other one up there, but there's one up there, guys. Let me see. There you go. And so what I do is I break them loose with a wrench because it's easier, and then I hit it with my electric impact. And the starter, after these 3 bolts are unbolted, the starter should fall. So I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, guys, so that bolt, that's the second bolt, and then way up there, guys, hold on, my bad. I think I'm fucking too close, but there we go. Okay, so my bad, guys. So there's the other bolt. So the other bolt's right up there. Okay, guys, so now them bolts are gone. You can literally just push back on the starter and pull it all out. But there's still another problem, guys. The starter's still connected. You see, it's still connected right there. So this starter here, guys, is gonna have a little plug here. Shut the way. So it's gonna have a little plug here, guys. You're just gonna have to figure out how to pull that plug out. I'm using one hand, guys. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but oh, it is. Here it is, guys. See? It's got a little weird ass little plug. There it is. And then the power. That's the power right there, guys. This one here is the power. It's the only part. This is the power wire, guys. So before you disconnect this one, guys, you gotta disconnect the battery. Don't forget to disconnect the battery, guys. So just letting y'all know, if you disconnect this wire and this wire touch anything around here, guys, it's gonna set a spark, probably burn a fuse, and you don't want that, guys. That's a lot more work. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna disconnect the power, and then we'll go from there. And this is a 13mm bolt, maybe. maybe a 14, 13 or 14. We'll find out right now, guys. Okay, don't go nowhere. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. So we're back. I disconnected the power, and yes, guys, this is a 13. I already broke it loose. Just showing y'all a little more than I'm supposed to, but I mean, I know y'all don't want to see this because, you know, you just gotta unbolt it. Most of y'all know that already. So, all right, guys. So the battery's disconnected. All you gotta do is just take it off the starter, and boom, there goes your starter, guys. Slide on right on down through here, between the exhaust pipe right here, guys. All right. So there goes your crappy ass starter, and that's a catalytic converter. There goes your catalytic converter, and there goes your starter. Catalytic converter comes out first, then the starter. You hear me? And that belongs right on in there from under the engine. Front of the engine, guys. All right. You get it? Okay. Get it back in. The way you take it off is the way you put it back on, guys. So I'm not going to record that because the way you take it off is the way you put it back on. All right, guys. So I was talking about earlier, if you're going to use your jack, guys, make sure it's a... I don't recommend you guys being under a car with just a jack. At least put a jack stand, guys. A jack stand. It'll help. If the jack gives out, it'll help hold the car up so you don't get squished, guys. It's all about safety too, guys. Not just doing the work, making money. You gotta be safe. You know what I mean? Because if you're not safe, guys, and the car falls on you and smushes you for any reason, you can't enjoy the money. Come on, you know that. Well, that's in my case, okay? So, we're gonna put the starter on now. Alright, guys. So as you can see, I got everything back together, guys. Simple, guys. The way you take it off is the way you put it back on. So, don't forget the 12mm bolt here. 15mm bolt there. And then this one's a 13. Another 13. After you got the top unbolted, the catalytic converter comes out. And then you have a 15mm bolt there. And you have one right up there. And then you have one way up there. I have to tighten that one up still. After you remove the catalytic converter, the starter should fall out. The bolt to 13, the power bolt 13, and then there's a little plug is a signal. So don't forget to disconnect that one. And here everything's back connected here. So it's time to move back up to the top after I finish tightening that bolt up. Okay. So this is a 13 as well, guys. That's just to disconnect the power, and then yeah. We're pretty much done, guys. All there's left to do is start it. Let me crank it up. Battery's dead. So anyways, guys, the job's done. Battery's dead. See you on the next one, guys. If this video helped out, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.